Let the show be
Judgment!
out of the frying pan. It's Hi. I'll protect us.
You can't run!
Nice and spicy. Motion to compel. Wing blade.
You can't run!
Prepare to be blown away. Boom boom. show be...
Judgment!
Incinerate! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Ha! Windblade!
You can't run!
Motion to compel! Yeah!
Judgment!
Incinerate! Boom boom! Windblade! Yeah!
You can't run!
There are a few interesting trinkets here.
Let's dance!
Judgment!
Nice and spicy! I'll protect us! Free scuba! Get them!
You can't run!
Nice and spicy! Let the show begin! Yeah!
You can't run!
I taste blood.
Let the show begin. I'll protect us. Race you! Yeah! Out of the frying pan!
You can't run!
Yeah! Booba, get them!
Smell of treasure. Strange.
Let's dance.
These things.
I'll protect us. Yeah! Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Eat. Hi.
Judgment!
Lights out.
Booba, get them! La 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 la. Let's dance.
I taste blood.
Nice and spicy. Let the show begin.
You can't run!
Out of the frying pan. Oh no! Hi.
Judgment!
will begin. Nice and spicy. I'll protect us.
You can't run!
Boba, get them! Out of the frying pan!
Judgment!
Let's dance. Yeah.
Ya Allah.
You can't run!
Ya Allah, kemana
I'll protect us. Boba, get them!
Judgment!
Out of the frying pan! Yeah!
Siap mengendalikan musikmu? Nikmati playlist dan album favorit, di mana setiap lagu langsung beralih ke lagu berikutnya berkat pemutaran musik tanpa gangguan. Ada banyak cara untuk mendengarkan lagu dengan Spotify Premium. Ketuk banner untuk mempelajari selengkapnya.
Add astro. Add Astra at. Thank you for
Welcome to Mondstadt. Mondstadt welcomes you.
I keep watch. You leave, you call me.
looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier? This is where all of Tabassamora is minted, right? In that case, maybe the... Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky. Good thing Paimon... But even if we can't take any, we can still have a closer look, right? Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora! It's like a dream come true! Oh, right! Back to business. It's quiet. Too quiet. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all right.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Where should I start? Well, I've never been one to beat around the bush, you know. But who could have possibly guessed that the god of Geo would mysteriously perish if it weren't for that lovely little rite of parting ceremony you put together? Stopping the Mora mints, hiding away the Exuvia.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and the time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. Either way, we now come to my favorite, the battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want... When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her... But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being...
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that... Fighting talk, I love it! Now let's see you live up to it. This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
Nice and spicy!
Not bad, not bad.
Let's dance!
Judgment!
Passable effort, poor timing.
Get them!
You can't run!
You've made some progress. Not bad. You've got a trick or two. Good. No wonder Signora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
We can do it!
You can't run!
No use hiding back there. You've got some
I'll protect
skills.
us.
Yeah! Punishment!
The price of a single slip. Something else catch your eye? This!
Help! Dinner's attached me! Dinner's gonna burn.
All you do is run. Raging tide! You've got some skills.
Yeah!
Has your luck run out? No use hiding back there.
Carpet water!
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected. Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now. I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Not bad. But this is going to cost you! You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now. Don't make me take it from you.
We didn't take... Get...
Yeah!
Out of the frying pan! Let's dance!
You can't run!
Nice and spicy! I feel a little weak.
Lights out.
Die here.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Ow!
You can't run!
Nice and spicy!
Judgment!
No! Did I ruin everything?
You're cut above.
Look! Child's back.
Well then, time to... It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for me. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you had no connection to the Gnosis. No matter what...
That's what we've been trying to tell you!
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, you already know the answer, don't you? But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend, even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to... Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must... In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away in the The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom willingly involve. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui harbingers. Children must all learn.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone fort.
A god?
Osile, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geor Archon, and if such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission! Oh, Paimon remembers now! The Fatui have been researching them!
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geor Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes... Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone! That guy is fast! What's going on? Paimon's exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have... Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Lila? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy...
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking, which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to...
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against... So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is...
What? But all of you are supposed to be the Guardians of Lila. Can't you think...
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chising did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's... For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista...
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begin... Yep.
The Fatui! They're attacking the Guizhong Ballista!
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you, one wishes to witness.
Looks like I...
Not for now! Can this be? My work... finished.
I'll protect us.
Judgment!
Nice and spicy.
I have a load of this!
You can't run!
is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Time to fulfill my duties.
The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't help!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh? Ready?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy! That light from your body, it's like the tiny giant cars! Wow! It's a Madam Pink shockwave! This granny's really strong! Nice and spicy! Punishment!
I miscalculated.
Booba, get them!
My work
Yeah!
finished.
With the blood of the Chelian, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, then fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
So this is what Ganya's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast! How far gonna go?
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
You're toast! Yeah! Shiver!
My work
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak. In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Looks like I...
Here to play with me. Let me amuse myself a little.
This isn't good.
my duty. Now you're not going anywhere.
I'm the frying pan. Let's dance.
Disgusting.
Ya Allah.
The merrier.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace!
Tai, aduh. Tai gaming ngulang cenah.
I smell rabbit.
Tai gaming. Aduh, ngulang tai.
Let's hunt.
I keep watch. You leave, you call me.
Sorry for whatever I've caused. Before today I knew I felt lost, but now you're my lady. So take my hand now, see me, 'cause you made me into this man.
I'll protect us. According to Kuch, excuse me,
Lah.
Yes. How many would you like?
It's not convenient to...
Ah, well said.
Yep.
And yet the code they used...
I'm just so stumped, I got you. Girl, you are the piece I've been missing.
If we hadn't happened to... Do we make...
What are you...
Huh? Hold on. It's the...
Faced with the calamity of...
Oh, Paimon gets it. Just...
It's not just you, which is why we must stop.
So the Archon War was... So will the power of the
We've already discussed this together.
What?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chi Sing did once, and as fate would have it, for what could you, mortal?
I suppose so be it. We haven't a moment to spare. Yep.
Mekanik tenang.
The 3 Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go up too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you, one wishes to witness.
I miscalculated.
I'll protect us. Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
You can't run!
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. Use this. Looks like I went too far.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How dare you? Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
I will.
Sheesh, and God's attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy! That light from your body, it's like the time in giant cars! Wow! It's Madam Pink Shockwave! This granny's really strong! Boba, get them! Yeah!
That all you got? I miscalculated. Have a load of this. This isn't good. I guess this is not. Let's move.
With the blood of the Chilian, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, then fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
You can't run!
Come on! We can do it!
Yeah! Shiver!
Put your back into it!
Over here! Exercise caution! I fear that the god's power has reached its peak!
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Eat this! Nice and spicy!
Lights out.
Yes.
Look at me. You can't run. Shiver! Yeah!
Let the show begin.
Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
I could say I never understood those beliefs inside my head, but that's far from the truth. Don't know what's come over me. It seems like yesterday when I said we'll be friends forever. Constellations of stars, mules on city walls. I don't see nobody but you.
Finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be...
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retain. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already... At first, it was only the size of a small room. But with continued expansion, it is a testament to Ningguang's entire life. Both seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice...
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive... 3,700 years. According to our records, even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus...
Are you questioning our means of protect...
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see...
Forebears, you say?
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to...
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation, I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come, but I dared not speak.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds, and the Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of... As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith. I have come to extend my... I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not... Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we...
Weren't you frightened?
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith guards were there, and those powerful and dangerous near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next...
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to
Huh?
because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay.
You see, this is what Liyue is like. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer necessary, although their blood is weak. There is still strength to be found in those we call the time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place.
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, conqueror of demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have won. Fair enough.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Chising will not simply exploit their power once we
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and a child wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rexlap, but we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. Oh, and speaking of that, Paimon doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adeptiless rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangshen Funeral...
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the gold. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visit him? We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities? Oh, it seems that's...
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And...
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helpless...
No, don't let her get to you. You've yet to gather the powers of all 7 elements. And our last battle at the Golden House was almost more than you could handle. So it might be best to keep things peaceful this time, seeing that...
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map.
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had any... Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm... You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord of No, wait! That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract, for it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you, and splat! This... Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. It is now 3,007. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing until one drizzly day. As I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You finished your..." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself,
Oh, Zhongli.
but as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next. So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti. Indeed I was. The Gnosis, which I had kept for so many years, suddenly... That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard...
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply...
Of course. And it would have been all too easy. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of it.
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired was even... Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed the greatest amount of restraint possible. Not only did they credit is also due to Signora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract. At my request, she kept everything. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only... I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti. To come to the... They seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of...
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all.
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse?
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of... If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo-Archon...
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight? Hey, haven't you learned the Liyue saying, don't always call it as you...
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter.
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes...
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade.
Realistically speaking.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. My agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo-Archon. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now. Excuse us, we come bearing news.
A letter? Oh, I see. This again. Oh, don't mind me. I was just speculating.
Can he actually read this thing? Is it even?
Yes, the script is inimitable. Honored guests, you must both be wary from your long journey. Please allow the Feiyun Commerce Guild to be your... Please rest assured that the matter written about has been duly received. We just need some time to... Please take a seat here in Leo Li Pavilion, where you may enjoy some light refreshments while taking in the ocean view.
Yay! Tasty snacks!
Of course. We treat visitors with the utmost respect here at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Please, this way.
And Paimon thought we'd get kicked out, or turned away. Paimon didn't think Guhuaki...
Thank you for your patience. With the amount of wealth and power Gentry Moutsai has, it will take more than a slap for him to correct the error of his ways. He must feel for himself the same suffering he has inflicted. Since Gentry Moutsai's business has to do with core lapis, we simply need to buy up all the stock there is in Liyue. Deprived of the necessary raw materials, even the best craftsperson in Tevat would be unable to make—
Great idea! That'll be sure to mess things up, but Liyue is huge. Is it really possible to buy—
With the timescale we are on, it is indeed a challenge. Hence, as stated in the letter, First, there are a number of vendors and there is also some unsold core lapis at the chasm. Finally, there is Chang the
Alrighty, so 3 sellers in the city, another one at the chasm.
Of course, we are not expecting—
Wow! So many more! With cash like this...
Well, this is not the first time we've had to do something like this. All you need to do is strike a deal. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will handle the transportation and other— Once you have purchased all the core lapis, please proceed to the Feiyun Commerce Guild's—
Gotta hand it to Guhuagi. This is some seriously solid work for a guy who lives in a fantasy world. Let's do this in the order that...
Hi, anything I can do for you? You want all my core lapis? Well, that's sad. None are in writing. Oh, it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Seems... Oh, nothing. Just talking. Don't worry about my prior client. He hadn't made any down pay... Thank you for your patronage. We hope the Feiyun Commerce Guild will continue to do business.
Good day, my friend. Oh, I thought you were here to purchase snake. No, that I still have. Too much hassle, not enough return. Sorry. What? No. All right, I'll do it. Clearly no shortage of...
Oi! Shh! Keep... All of it? Though my business may not seem so big, all of it would be far more than you actually want. Feiyun Commerce? If it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, then...
Why the long face? You're alive, aren't you?
Hello there.
Aha, finally. I thought you might come. As it happens, I do have a batch of core lapis that hasn't been shipped. The original buyer's price was already quite high, so...
Are you serious? We spent less than 2 million more on...
I'm afraid it has to go to the highest bidder. I'm breaching an existing agreement by selling to you, so it has to be worth my while. Look, you have your problems to deal with and I have mine. You could take it or...
All right. We'll pay. When we get back, we'll just have to tell the guild that we'll sell to this gentleman at...
Wait, surely there's no need for that. Please, don't do this. It's not even your money. Why be so...
It might be the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time explaining to our boss why we spent... If he asks, all we can do is mention your name and say you gouged it.
I understand. I'm sorry. There's just one other thing, though. There's been an issue with the... I don't know where exactly, but if I can't retrieve the goods, so maybe you could go and look for the carts? There should be 5 of them in total. If... Oh, thank you very much.
That's that, then. Let Paimon... Let's dance. Judgment. Another one?
I'm hungry. Let's hunt. I keep watch. You leave, you call me.
can't run!
Nice and spicy. Don't move! I'll protect us. After frying pan, it's hooked up! Bubba, get them! Nice and spicy!
You can't run!
That's it, all right. Here we go! Quick, That guy said there were 5 carts in total, so that should be all of them. Let's get back. This has all been quite exhausting for poor little Paimon. He definitely owes Paimon some snacks. Here, we've made a note of the cart's locations. All 5.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you both. Yes, let's make this official.
Done and dusted. Yeah! Paimon's got a knack for this. Now for the final stop on our core.
Just who I was hoping to see. I was just thinking to myself, Gentry mouth-sized thugs have been mysteriously absent. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Oh, don't worry. You won't be hearing from them again.
Oh? What happened? Huh? Oh, I see now. You're in this trade too. So, but I don't care who you are. A discount of 70% is simply impossible. The maximum I can do is 40%.
No need. We'll take it at the market rate.
You mean you're not trying to force the price down? I can't believe it. I will make a profit on this batch after, but Gentry mouth-sized thugs could still come back after I've sold it.
If Paimon told you they're not gonna bother you again, then you'd better believe they're not gonna bother you again.
Huh. Okay, then. But tell me, What on earth do you plan to do with so...
Actually, it's for a commission. Can't go into too much detail.
Thank you. Thank you 1,000,000 times over. I really don't know what to...
Good people always get what's coming to them in the end. And so, anyway, let's get going, because apparently...
Ad Astra Abyssos.
Well, since we're going through with this rite of parting... So Rex Lapis is really... Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? You know what I think. I don't think any of the gossip on the streets you hear from those... There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the assassin was that Fatui fellow. Youngish...
Fatui? They certainly are very suspicious.
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights...
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been 2,000...
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the incident with Rex...
Say, do you think the person who assassinated...
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. Yeah, I mean, it all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil god to harm Rex Lapis. Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person possess to be able to do such things?
Forget it. Guessing's no use to us. Look, the Millilith over there looks like he's about to make an announcement.
Hear ye all! Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. The gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. So rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was having been thwarted in his trial. Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Qixing's announcement said. So that's how they're spinning it. Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not could the Qixing already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But, did Zhongli tell them in secret after his... Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of parting has been going on... Ooh, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something? Are their speeches over?
As said previously, Rex Lapis' soul returning to the
3,700 years of contracts burnt and...
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But
the long, unending dream.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to... Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts?
So concludes the words of her Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking...
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young. The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, name your price. You deserve...
Whoa...
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
As for the mortals and adepti of Liyue,
Rex Lapis. Now that I think about it, perhaps mementos for Rex Lapis might be the best short-term...
The cleanup of the premises, managing the crowds as they exit, making an account of the rite?
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this! Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotion, and here you are looking all...
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the... Right, if the two of you can spare the time.
Ha! That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout.
You're right. I do lack the Mora.
But why would Morax lack Mora?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, when I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon.
Oh, no wonder! Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price, but since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming...
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange knowledge. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue. That is true. But there is no journey that does not end.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the...
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently the Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before.
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of Inazuma, people call her
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about...
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will... This is what visions are. Magical...
That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon...
They want to seize visions. But why? Aren't visions...
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessing.
Whoa, that's hot.
The Anemo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as though she has the fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen knowing her. She must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that 7 ideals for 7 gods. And of these, eternity... All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Ah, that was a good one. Failing a That said, the reason why the Qixing were so eager to resolve the incident and stop pursuing the culprit, I hinted as much to the Adepti as well. How did I accomplish that, you ask? Have you ever heard of this particularly convenient... All right then. Was there anything else you...
Yeah, about that. Before the Qixing made their announcement, we listened to a lot of...
These are indeed false accusations. But it remains undeniably true that Child did send people to the Jade Chamber to prevent the Adepti and the Qixing from defeating... I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking that for all it's worth on the foreign... Those poor Snezhnayan diplomats. If it were not for Child's exalted position as a harbinger... All right then. Was there anything else you... The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth. Kuching is absolutely right in saying... Now, though I did laud Ningguang's desire for power, believing this to be a good thing, and thought as a matter of course that she must have been... Could the original person who brought up the idea of seizing... All right then. Was there anything else?
That's right. Zhongli, now that you don't have your nose since Morax is dead... Also, isn't the Golden House the only mint in the entire continent?
The Mora present now will not vanish. But the Golden House will indeed have to cease operations for a length...
This is terrible! We're all about to run out of Mora! The world is coming to an end!
Yes, this is indeed... Well, I suppose we'll just...
Then, did you at least set some private funds aside for yourself?
Oh, a private fund. It's a shame.
What's a shame?
It's a shame that... All right then. Was there anything... Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation.
I have gathered Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber?
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of build...
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang.
Lady Ningguang, is it...
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already... Nevertheless, I do have a few matters The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. They are as follows. Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough...
Only sufficiently large pieces of plastrite, or specifically, vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This Adepti Sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. They are as indispensable as the... Although these 3 items are rare, I trust that with your connections and capabilities, procuring them will not be a question. I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most. Efficiency is everything. I will pay a generous price for the materials that you find. You may ask me anything, and I will give you an honest answer. I trust.
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some inside information on Liyue Harbor's development plan for next year...
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information from Lady Ningguang is priceless. Whoever gets to it first.
Haha, what a coincidence. I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some plastrite just the other day.
No. We better move quickly.
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber?
So you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested? Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I am knowledgeable of.
Really? Ooh, then Paimon will ask you about... Then we'll never be short of Mora.
Of course. But how much The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected. I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, I would gladly escort you to the site in person. Remember, this is a race against the clock. A rare opportunity presents itself to you.
Ningguang seems super busy. First, we gotta get out of Yujing Terrace. Huh? Look! It seems like there's something kind of fishy going on over there.
Ma'am, you seem like
Oh,
an eminent and distinguished young lady. As it happens, we have some information about the materials that I really think...
No.
Don't be like that. Why don't you stand there? Oh, right, yeah.
Aduh.
Nih, aku kok nge-quest lagi ya, padahal mau udahan anjir.
Siapa? Krep udah booking slot dia.
Buset deh, keren juga deh.
Akhir.
Audi Gaming.
Halo.
Kamu siapa, Krep?
Akhirnya kingin juga, coy.
Allah.
Ayo bro. Wacotin balik anjing.
Lagi main kan? Atau udah
lagi turu, Krep? Lagi turu.
Spectre. Pantom aja dah.
Guys, let's go.
Cok, kalian nggak nungguin, cok. Gila.
Berapa, B?
10-12.
Kok kalian nggak lagi tuh?
Kau tahu aku udah nge-cap ini.
Sama aku juga. Ya ini alter ego ini.
Alter ego.
Ya top track sih, cuman
dia bottom nge-stack tuh guildnya. Top. Nih,
gua
salib nih.
Tadi Bayu Toto main aja.
Waduh.
Lu, B kata lu ibadah, B.
Aduh. Kanan woi.
Santai.
Oh, baru dibilang nge-stack langsung nge-kill dia.
Kamu jangan ngatain, B.
Gak apa-apa, kata-katain aja biar menang.
Berapa jam nih anjay? 2 jam tai mending sih.
Mundur aing ada ulti, Bang.
Mau value.
Goblok.
Klasik apa rank?
Masih. Mem. Wih.
Santai, we.
Joget tuh dia. Inspek gini.
Oh, iya ya, aduh, sofa. X. Wah, kamu ini minta aja semua. Gak bisa beli aku.
Looking
Tumben kill. Aku mesti killnya tuh di tengah-tengah gitu, nggak pernah di atas, nggak pernah di bawah.
Nggak pernah di bawah ya?
Iya, nggak pernah. Kapan lihat?
Tadi
Kapan
komplain.
lihat Frey di bawah gitu? Frey kan selalu di atas. Di tower ada, we, di tower.
Iya, itu. Kepisoin anjing komennya.
Wow, menang. Oh my god. Ntar dulu, be. Itu ada tuh.
Oh, sini kamu. Baik, deh belakang. Mas, tolong mas.
Iya ya.
Tower ya, awas.
Iya.
Saving anjing. Apa? Was kamu.
Nah, kita pakai pisau udah menang, we.
Tahu. Gampang banget.
Sudden death-nya.
Dikasihan anjing.
Patom.
Komennya aku genin. Kepisoin. Dia ulti ke tower terus dipisau.
Cok, gue rada takut anjir. Ini dinding 40 derajat Celcius kupasang AC aman gak ya?
Aman aja, dindingku 18 derajat Celcius.
Ya lu enak anjing. Sini panas kayak Dead Valley bangsat. Gila.
Sampai ke rumahku ada lava, Krep.
Oh iya kah?
Iya, Cok. Rumahku
Jadi,
kan dari obsidian.
oh, jadi rumah lu obsidian gitu, Bek.
Iya.
Waduh. Info kan lokasi, Bek. Ganti lah.
Rumah
Bikin
mana?
nether portal, be. Bikin nether portal.
Makanya, Cok.
Udah pernah ini.
Ke alam basrah anjing.
Udah selesai belum?
Di neraka, Cok.
Udah selesai belum?
Satu ya, guys ya. Santai, kalem. Oh gitu kamu, be.
Biar marah-marah renanya.
Ini mau ikut gak
Sama
Moji?
ditambah lagi ini mereknya Cina anjir, Cenggu bangsat, rada ngeri ya ini.
Weh.
Apa ini?
Ini Poji ikut gak ini? Kita main satu kan, aku Krep. Opti.
Hah?
Kau main gak Krep?
Main.
Poji ikut, kata kayang dia.
Enggak, maksudnya itu loh.
Easy bro, easy, lol.
Dia kan lagi ini apa? Lagi Genshin tuh.
Changhong, oh iya lupa.
Renanya jago, be. Cuman timnya aja gak bener.
Nuk, Cok. Dia jongkok bangun nih.
Wah, kapan lagi average combat scoreku? Wah, tuh. 204 tuh. Beda 100 doang, be. Nggak masalah, be.
Salat dulu juga ya. Mau salat dulu. Krep aja salat Krep.
Apa?
Invite gue anjing.
Lama skip.
Sini.
Salat bentar, Pi. 5 menit.
Master baiting ini siapa, Cok?
OP.
Cok, kamu kok lupa teman gitu? Cok.
Krep, ayo salat dulu Krep biar wangi Krep aimnya.
Malas.
Yo,
dulu.
Astagfirullah. Salat kok malas, Krep. Aku mau ngajakmu ke jalan kebenaran loh.
Ya udah, ini ditunggu nih, yoi, ditunggu ini.
Udah buru salat.
Kau gak salat, Tim?
Santai.
Waduh.
Custom
Oh,
dulu
ini,
yuk.
Bo. Ini, Bo, yang ini. Yang stiker Fury, keren juga.
Emang kau punya?
Enggak, ya cuman lihat aja di collection.
Custom ya,
Answer me. Calling me.
Calling.
Wah, ada bronze
Answer
ini.
me.
Ini akunnya Dimas ya?
Katanya sholat aja. Login
Nggak
besok.
sabar.
Ah, nah,
Aku habis login sholat nih. Biar ntar langsung gas.
Sholat dulu baru login,
Im,
men.
Baim,
Ya
Baim,
Allah.
Baim, Im.
Oi.
Gak nonton itu kan Spider-Man orang hitam kah?
Mas Morales saya
Apa
Spider-Man
itu?
orang.
Bagus anjir. Masa lu gak nonton Spider-Man orang hitam, Cok?
Enggak, aku enggak penggila Spider-Man aku.
Ya, lu udah nonton, Big?
Belum. Bioskop nggak bakal
Yoi.
gua.
Masa lu nggak mau lihat Pik orang hitam dikejar orang hitam, Cok? Gila. Siapa yang nggak mau lihat kayak gituan?
Enggak mau aku.
Itu kalau udah di Malaysia kok Malaysia sih? Amerika udah di penjara tuh Spider-Man tuh.
Kok gitu kalian? Oh, RGE Pro Firefly cuy, wede. Beli nggak, Be?
Belilah.
Beli.
Belilah. Katanya orang kaya.
Loh,
Gak beli bundle baru kah?
apa nih bundle Pride nih, buset ini
Yoi.
amat isinya.
Bentar. Bannerku masih ini anjir. Waduh, ketahuan dong.
Kompe apa guys? Kompe apa?
Ganti.
Kompe.
Jangan dong.
Ah, males.
Janganlah.
Males gua ganti akun.
Tuh, aku aja tidak memenuhi nih, aku masih gold.
Loh. Oh iya, aku bronze.
Iya.
Udah jangan, males gua ganti akun lagi.
Oh iya, pakai akun yang Dimas satunya bisa.
Udah kick aja nih ya, main swift play bentar, pemanasan gitu.
Ya, kick. Nah, ada ya.
Deathmatch aja, custom deathmatch.
Jangan dong, nggak
Jangan
bisa.
lah, ayo swift play.
Lamaan.
Ya nggak kelamaan, nggak apa-apa. 5 menit ini, 5 menit.
Mana ada anjing.
Santai langsung 5 round ini. Gua udah main pakai kaki. Orangnya balik langsung nih.
Aku dari tadi main live streaming sambil
Wih.
main Genshin.
Oke, Cok, ban, Cok. Gila. Jarang banget aku lihat.
Kalau di swift play ya aku dapat bind terus 3 kali.
Aku malah jarang anjir.
Spam jet gua mau.
Wah, Uchiha, real Uchiha.
Oh my god, bro, Uchiha Itachi. Wow, Uchiha.
Kena listrik, Cok.
Sasuke. Listrik so.
Coba aja.
Chidori. Oh my god, bro.
Dia ngomong apa dia?
Jadi dot sini.
Enggak, dia tadi ngomongnya apa open mic cuma suara listrik doang, anjir.
Bilang Chidori lah, Cok.
Parah kamu. Udah dapat bind lo, Be.
Uchiha, bro. Oh, let's go. Using your leg.
Yonglek aka Ivan Boneless.
Di sini ada lampu. Yang leg, bukan lu kayak tai.
Wah, dilihat Yonglek lo, Pe, lah seminggu parah.
Oh, kamu live.
Weh, gue mau rumput.
Bang Yonglek gimana, Bang? One Piece udah ditemuin belum, Bang?
Pik. Lihat Discord.
Apa ini?
Kemungkinan udah.
Iya, sumpah. Gua pasang 5 AC juga nih di ruangan.
Pamer AC nih anak, sumpah ada berkata pamer AC anjing. Rusak itu 5 hari ke depan.
Oh, janganlah anjir, gila.
Kalau
baru juga pasang.
Kalau pamer terus 5 hari ke depan rusak itu.
Ya, 5 hari ke depan ketimpa PC tuh.
Timpa.
Ya mungkin kena gempa bumi mungkin.
Rusak dua-duanya ya kan?
Iya, sekalian aja soalnya sombong banget.
Udah pasang AC ada kipas tuh belakangnya itu.
Oh iya.
Itu mau jaga-jaga kalau AC ya rusak.
Oh iya lah. Jaga, Cok. Jalan. Aduh.
Bener juga. Kalau ngomong nggak salah.
Iya bener deh.
Jangan bener lah, salah aja.
Lama cuy.
Aduh, siapa sih
Gila.
yang pakai ADD ini?
Udah berotot banget ya, gila anjir.
Berotot banget.
Terlalu.
Berotot anjir. Gila.
Berurat.
Ini, Be. Lihat IG, Be. Lihat IG bentar aja, Be.
Oke, aku lihat juga.
Ini real, cuy.
Real walk, bro.
Mantap kan, Bi?
Real walk.
Mantap kalau apalagi dalam kelihatan.
Ada yang mau kursi hijau gue kah? Ini kursi hijau masih itu loh, masih nganggur loh.
Loh, kau ganti kursi?
Yoi.
Udah mau rusak juga ini kursi kami.
Oh.
Pamer lagi dia anjing.
Yo, iyalah.
Itu ketimpa itu tuh,
Rusak
ketimpa
beneran, sumpah.
apa
Gua
tuh ntar
doain
lagi
ini
kursinya.
abis ini rusak semua itu yang di
Lawak.
I'm back. Apa nih?
Janganlah, gue ini
Suhen, guys.
ngabisin apa berapa juta anjir.
Bukan aku yang gas, Ner.
Ya lu sombong. Sombongnya.
Oh, gak apa-apa kan melihat upgrade udah
Ya
ya
udah, woi, matiin live-nya. Nge-lag.
Mousemu keren juga.
Yoi. Cok Nero, cok. Waduh.
Ntar Ner, full play dong Ner.
Pemanasan. Ntar kalau beban disalahin kita, Ner.
Dimas bilang kelamaan, cok.
Ya nanti sinyal aku nge-lag juga sih nanti nih.
Iya, ini cek sinyal.
Cek sinyal.
Cok, ping kalian 44 semua anjir. Gila.
Iyalah.
Keren kali.
Aku 29.
Sini.
Maju nggak sih?
Sini, weh.
Santai. What the hell? Diapain aku?
Bro.
Maju Uchiha.
Bro, happy what the fuck? Uchiha, Chidori, Sasuke.
Efek TP.
Keluar lagi.
Lah kalian lagi main. Aku main Deathmatch dulu lah.
Oh.
Pepek kotor.
Ngapain, cok?
Bentar. Tanganku lagi gatel anjir.
Spike down B.
Mati satu. Oke. Kalem.
Depanmu sih, depanmu. Depanmu. Woi,
Jangan
Belen nggak ada orang, bohong kamu.
Jangan teriak-teriak, nanti ada kiai datang ke perumahan sini.
Last player standing.
Reload.
ya udah jangan paluan.
Ntar sore sih acaranya.
Ya udah. Si aku ngedesah.
One tap nih.
Alah.
Ya siapa suruh main tuh?
Lul. Aduh, gimana ini master baiting nih?
Pur dong.
Spek ini Pak.
Apa anu?
Serip.
Anu.
Dari
langsung beli yang mahal aja, Im. Di sini.
Oke, ya udah spek 3.
Nah, beli yang mahal, Im. Biar next one kau nggak bisa beli apa-apa.
Enggak lah, orang lebih banyak.
Itu
kamu.
Together.
Enggak lebih sedikit nih. Sorry.
Lebih dikit, cowok goblok. Tuh lihatlah update-mu, Ji. Di mana?
Di sini ada Phoenix.
Ujiannya beban, Cok.
Weh, Uchiha, what the fuck?
Tadi juga dibilang udah mati itu, ujiannya kan abis ngebantai satu klan jadi capek dia.
Pepe. Wah, asu.
Dikrep ngapa? Useless anjir.
Anjir, useless banget, Cok. Gak kayak Itachi, bangsa.
Last player
Useless
standing.
kalian.
Useless gitu sih.
Walah.
Loh. Wow. Game keren sih.
Kok kecil sih?
It
seems these strangers want me dead.
Ya, vandal.
Bek, vandal.
Minto.
Vandal.
Need healing.
Bisa.
Ini pantom. Astaga. Diambil Gecko tuh.
Gecko, what the fuck? Weh. Bunuh Gecko-nya, Bunuh Gecko-nya. Tinggalin. Maju.
Pepe
Saya
lah.
mau. 1, 2, 3. Tadi dia.
Wow, 102 doang.
What the fuck are you doing, Uchiha? Woi.
Dia ambil skinku parah.
Oh, shit.
Main controller ini, Cok.
No sweat.
Lah, kill lu dia. Grab, gue nggak nge-kill Grab, kalah mau Uchiha Grab.
Iya, Cok.
Last round before the switch.
Kalah. Bebek, Phantom, Pik. Aku menangin.
Pandel.
Wow.
Anjay, Phantomnya baru ya, Pik ya. Aduh.
Iya.
Bang, arah-arah bang. Arah-arah satu
Mochi.
adik-adik.
Beliin aku ini dong.
Nggak ada.
Langsung semua sini.
Maju nggak sih? Maju nggak?
Semua aja, aku mau ngendok. Semua semua dia megang flash aja. Haram juga kau. Kayak Uchiha kau ya.
Teori ini namanya teori. Kayak nggak tahu aku ya kamu.
One enemy remaining.
Woi, bagi kill lah. Aku percuma pakai ulti.
Kamu kalah sama Uchiha nih, kalian berempat, bertiga.
Lo, lihat.
This is just the beginning.
This is just the beginning.
Siapa itu?
Ini hanya
Siapa yang tiba-tiba bottom frag anjir?
Siapa bottom?
Aduh, beda 2 kill doang. 1 kill doang, bacot buat kalian ya.
Siapa bottom, so?
Aku sama kok.
Aku yang bottom, cok.
Kamu ini kalah sama Uchiha kalian bertiga.
Makanya, Cok, gila.
Ya, selamat.
Uchiha selamat.
Selamat kopling.
Fully.
Awas, masuk.
Langsung.
Reloading.
Warung ini tuh.
Reload.
Tolong.
Santai. 78 Jet, 78. Dikonya nembak apa ya?
Down B.
I have the spike.
Reloading.
Here.
78 loh Jetnya.
Udah headshot.
Kenapa?
Ya Allah.
Player standing. One enemy remaining.
Gila, oke kali lu.
Belakang lu.
Mana ada?
Oh my god.
Gila.
Anjing. Ini gua kenapa ya?
I got the spike.
Santai, awal bukanlah akhir, comeback ini.
Match point.
Kata mutiara.
Setengah 10. Lihat, bagi full shield. Terus kan pakai sepeda aku. Nabilas.
Kencet anjing.
Hah? Bilang itu.
Langsung maju ah.
Oh, mau tahu ikut.
Kapten terus. Weh! Di kanan ada, Cok. Gua kata kayang. Weh, krep.
Last player
Gak
standing.
damage.
Ayo Uchiha menang Uchiha. Kelas
Toji. Dori.
Boleh nih.
Cok, aku digidolin, Cok.
Disetrum kawik. Disetrum kawik, Cok.
Cidori dia, Cok.
Aduh, MVP aku cuy.
Kok yang MVP?
Apa disetrum anjing, gila. Dicidori kau cepik.
Ayo main.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Lah. Kayang.